Next product we want to talk about is our air filtration product. Again, when it comes to air filtration, I found the very smartest, wisest man there was. And in developing this product, again, we wanted to have something that would exceed any other product. So, in getting with Vince Lobdell, and you've all met Vince, he's not here today. He sent his bright young son, who's a very, very intricate part of the business, and in meeting with him, I said, please, one of them had to come down, and I wanted him to come down. But his dad has, how many patents? 30-some-odd patents? 30-some-odd air filtration patents. And as we started working, when we first introduced the product, he said, well, let's talk about the different types of technologies we could use. And as we did, I said, well, I want that. What about that? Well, yeah, I got to have that. How about that? Yeah, we got to have that. So what we did is we took all of the technologies, all of them, and put them into one unit. And to share with you what potential this product has and how it's going to take our industry to a new level, let's bring up Vince Lobdell, Jr. I got it, you got it, we got the magic. I got it, you got it, we got the magic.
Thank you guys very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Carico means something special to me, and I'm going to bring up a slide presentation here shortly. I want to ask you a question. What does Carico mean to you? If you're to ask yourself that question, what would Carico mean to you? This is what Carico means to me. The C is character. I've been in the direct sales industry for 15 years, and I can't find a company out there, I've spoken in front of many organizations, that has more character than Carico. Second is ability. Mr. Capadonna, Joe DiGiaco, Manju Torres, and all of them have shown an ability that no one else in this industry shows. Relentless, the relentless research and development. When Rick came to my father, I guess it's been almost 20 years now, we looked at building an air purification system, and exactly what Rick mentioned was he wanted everything. He wanted all the technologies he wanted put in that system, and that's what we have today. Industry leader. Without a doubt, Carico is the direct sales industry leader. Commitment to products and employees. I've never met a man that's more committed to his products, and what we're going to talk about today is not products, but how Carico is going to reinvent the industry as a solution-based company. Rick asked me to come and talk about marketing and how the 4 Ps of marketing are really changing to be a different type of program, and I'm going to talk to you about that shortly. And the O stands for opportunity. If I were to ask you guys what the 4 Ps of marketing were, what would you tell me? Well, right here they are. Products, product features, price, solely based on price, place, where can they buy, and promotion, how the customer is reached. That's how every company in America markets today. That's how all your competition markets today. This is what we're doing at Carico this year. SIVA, it's a new program that I wrote with Professor Chekatin Dev of Cornell University, and it talks about the new way of marketing to the consumer. And this is what Carico is going to bring to the table this year. Carico doesn't market products, they market solutions. All your customers have a problem, and Carico has the right solutions for those problems. So solutions, Carico doesn't sell products, they deliver life-enhancing solutions. And I think that's the key for all of you to understand is that all of the people that we sell to have issues, they have problems, whether it's the cooking they use, the air they breathe, the water they drink, and we have solutions to meet those needs. Information. Carico products provides more, but more important, provides accurate information. Relentless support on the marketing and advertising side. Rick and all of his team provides wonderful information, correct information. Value. With the age of the internet and with the age of all the information out there, products aren't going to be sold on price anymore. Carico doesn't sell on price, they sell on value. If you walk into someone's home and you make it 90% cleaner, what's the value of a 90% cleaner home? It's not about price at that point. If you have little children, if you have elderly in your home, if you have people that are concerned with asthma, allergies, concerned with poor water, it's not about price, it's about value. What does that product provide to them? What type of value? And access. In this room, all of you are the access to these people. You are the pipeline, you are the conduit of success for this company. And without you, it doesn't mean anything. World-class solutions. Air filtration, water filtration, cookware, juice extraction, food storage. One of the most interesting things for Carico, about Carico to me, is most companies have one solution they sell, or one product really that they sell. Look at the arsenal of products you have. Every home you go into, every single home, there's a potential customer. You have a product that meets every single need inside the home. I want to talk to you briefly about the air filtration market. All of you have probably seen this presentation, but I want to give you an idea of how it's growing, how rapidly it's growing. 25 million Americans suffer from allergies and asthma, and over 20% of the Canadian population. I also have this on PowerPoint for you guys after, so if you'd like to take this, you can take it. It's not getting any better. The problem is what are we doing with our homes? We're building them so tight, energy efficiently, that what's happening is we're creating a time bomb of particles, allergens, viruses, molds, bacteria inside of our home. We live indoors. 90% of our time is spent indoors. Major cause of people over age 50 suddenly picking up allergies, watering eyes, snuff, coughing, sore throat, etc. Most people don't even realize they have allergies or asthma until they're 40, 45, and that's a prolonged exposure to particles, allergens, bioaerosols, viruses, etc. What causes allergy symptoms? 3 simple things. And I'm going to be here all day today and tomorrow to talk about this, but there's 3 pollutant categories. The first is particles, gases and chemicals, and bioaerosols. And if you can understand this, you know more than most in the industry. Very, very simple. What we wanted to do today is most air cleaners are set up to deal with one specific type of pollution, whether it's particles, whether it's bioaerosols, whether it's VOCs. Most air cleaners in the market today are set up to deal with one pollutant category. So they're not designed to meet all the consumer's needs. For example, you have the Alpine EcoQuest units, ozone system. They're only designed really to deal with smoke and odors, kills some mold and mildew, doesn't do anything for the people that are suffering from allergies or asthma, etc. You guys have heard of the Hunter, the retail air cleaners you see in the market today, which the Home Depot, the Lowe's, etc. You'll see that they have a pleated media filter, very low efficiency. They capture a small amount of particles. They really do nothing for VOCs. They do nothing for gases. They do nothing for virus, mold, bacteria, and fungi. And we've all heard of the Sharper Image Ionic Breeze. 2 stages of cleaning, very, very inefficient system, not very effective at all. And the same really goes with the Auric. All these products are set up to deal with one pollution category. When we met with Rick, actually my father met with him, and I've heard the story so many times, they talked about drawing the product out on a napkin in a bar, and they were sitting there talking about how they could really develop the most effective technology in the world. And what my father told him was, well, Rick, there's really 3 issues. We have particles, bioaerosols, and VOCs. And he says, well, I want to address all 3 of them. And it had never been done before. So what we did is we went to the drawing board, and we spent upwards of 7 figures and a lot of our time and effort building this product here. And it's really evolved over the last 10 years to become the most effective air purification system in the market. And we build a lot of products for a lot of companies, but without a doubt, this is the single most effective air cleaner in the world, and here's why. We basically have come up with designing a system with 10 stages of filtration. The first 3 layers are to capture large particles, all the dust, the dander, the pollen you see in the air, the stuff you see floating around. A good analogy of that would be when the sunlight comes in, you see all that stuff floating. This is what the first 3 stages of filtration accomplish. The fourth stage of filtration is a micro grip, tackified filter. And what this does is it allows for smaller particles to be captured in here, but not the the ultrafine particles. That's actually in the next stage. So we have the hepatite filter, traps superfine particles. These are the lung-penetrating particles. These are the things, the viruses, the molds, the bacteria that make us sick. It's now proven that 90% of all disease is caused by airborne pollution, airborne transmission. So 90% can actually be captured and stopped. We can help prevent those diseases with using a filter of this magnitude. So the hepatite filter traps superfine particles 0.3 microns in size and larger. To give you an analogy of 0.3 micron in size, it's 90 times smaller than the tip of a human hair. The antimicrobial filter, the only machine in the market that actually encompasses this stage. It's designed to keep bioaerosols from growing in the filter. One of the biggest issues in the filtration business is once a filter loads up with all the mold, bacteria, virus, and fungi, it breeds through that filter. Completely avoided here with stage 6 in the Carico system. Stage 7, a wide range of gas and absorption. Very few air cleaners in the market have gas and absorption filtration. This has the best in the industry. And with the ultra gas and germ purification with the GMX fabric filter, it's the only, and I think Rick has a patent on this, or my father does with you, one of you guys do, but it's the only product in the market with this level of filtration as well. And on to the catalyst filter and the ionization in ozone. I want to talk briefly about this because I think there's a lot of misleading information out there about ozone and ionization. First, the deodorizer. People say, well, is ozone bad? Is ozone bad? No technology is bad. It's the utilization of technology. It's people that use technology wrong that makes technology bad. This technology is actually the best you can possibly use. If you have an odor, if you have a harmful, if someone, in nursing homes, in daycare facilities, in hospitals, in hotels, if they have an odor, a filter will never do anything to remove that odor. Ozone actually attacks the source of the pollutant, so it's a very, very effective way of eliminating odors, gases, and chemicals in the environment, but it should only be used when no one's in the room or in if you smell ozone, generally that's not a good thing. So set the timer for unoccupied use in the environment. That's Carico Systems, the only machine in the market that actually has that timer stage where you can set it, it comes on, comes off, and it works absolutely effectively. The only machine that can do that. Every single person in the world should own an ozone system. They just need to know how to use that ozone system. The timer, 15-minute on-off operation, absolutely beautiful feature. I use mine, 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off. You never smell the ozone. It attacks the source of the pollutant. Ozone's O3. It's not like a collecting device. It actually releases, goes and attacks and oxidizes the source of the pollutant. Very, very effective. This just gives you a little more ozone in high levels. Basically what that does for you is give you bacterial, virus, mold, and fungi destruction, and no other machine in the market has that as well. So, when I was asked to come and speak with Rick, I wanted to touch on the air purification, but really more I wanted to touch on the opportunity Carico presents. I really wish I could leave what I'm doing and work with you guys because I have one product I sell, you have many. And it really presents an opportunity. Everyone talks about, the economy, the economy, the economy. There's no better time to build your business than today. And I truly believe that because you guys have a life-changing opportunity. One of the things with the air cleaner, the water filter, you have a reciprocating business. And I don't think any of you do enough with that business. I think you have to take every customer and be a solution-based company. Carico is truly not a products company anymore. You're the leading worldwide provider of solutions. You provide solution-based products that change people's lives. So you have to get out of the mindset that you're selling products and get in the mindset that you're changing people's lives by providing them solutions that they need. And I think once you do that, you'll become a gateway of knowledge to that customer, and you'll create a life-changing opportunity not only for you, but for those customers. What that'll also do is create a wonderful way for you to start recruiting. I think what people have to do is get in the mindset that if you solve a customer's problem, they're going to want to be involved with what you're doing, and that's where the recruiting comes into place. So my challenge to you is to create a better vision in recruiting, to create the reciprocating business through filter changes and go back and sell. I don't know how many of you sell the air system or the water system, but what I can tell you is you need to manage that customer database, grow that customer database, and go back and continue to sell to that customer database. Referrals are the golden nugget to this business, and I'm so happy to be here, so thankful for Rick and for all you guys. And if it wasn't for Rick, I can tell you one last kind of inspirational story. We had a real hard time back about 15 years ago, and we sold our company. And Rick stayed on with us. We went back and we had to start all over. And he was our one customer that stayed on with us. And now we're the second largest indoor air quality company in the world based off the fact that Rick stayed with us and helped us grow the business. So thank you and have a great 2011.
Very nice job. I looked at the slides here. I said, boy, this needs to be seen more. People need to see. You can look at the filter, you demonstrate it, but when you saw that slides, how many people said, wow, our filter is really amazing? It's an amazing product. I mean, it does everything. It does everything. And it's true. When I go out to develop a product, I don't care what supplier it is, it's challenging for them. Because I say, well, what if money were never an object? What if you could build the very finest one? What would you do if you could? And they said, well, if we could, we would do this. I said, well, that's what I want to do. Pretty clear. I want to have all of the technology. I don't want to go in and go, you know, we do most of your air, but we don't address gases. We only address particles. And maybe that would be fine for some people. But to me, when we can say that we address all types of air pollution and that we can go into your home and kill viruses, you know, in the air conditioning ducts and filter the air through your old house by putting it in front and pumping ozone when you're not in the home through your air conditioning ducts, that to me says we have something special.